Good afternoon everyone from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. We're on 73rd Street and 3rd Avenue and we're going to walk toward Ferry Terminal, take the ferry to Manhattan by passing through multiple stops, both on Brooklyn and Manhattan side. We're going to have a good walk. Welcome everyone and let's go. We're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Verizona Bridge you can see in background right there. We are on 73rd Street. We need to walk to 69th Street, make a left, and walk all the way to the end of 69th Street, where the Bay Ridge Ferry, New York City Ferry Terminal is. RJ, good to see you. Good to see everyone. Don't forget your likes right away. Bay Ridge is a very vibrant neighborhood. It's also going through interesting changes every, I don't know, 25 years or so, maybe 30. It used to be predominantly Italian back then, and now it is majorly Yemenis, Palestinian, and Muslim. But not 100%, so everything is very, very, very mixed, even though there's plenty of businesses catering to, you know, those who comes here and settles down around here, which is fine because it's super international for everyone. Just gives you that spice, you know, those stores where you can buy things that you cannot buy anywhere else around here. For example, spices or imported goods or clothing or many, many other things. So it's nice to be here sometimes, occasionally, and browse around. We're on 3rd Avenue. 5th Avenue is also a major avenue. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, but majorly everything located on 3rd and 5th. We explored this area before, and today we're going backwards, so to speak. We're going out of Bay Ridge to take New York City Ferry. Hey, the wizard, Robin Ambrose. Robson Lopez. Hi everyone. Good afternoon. It's 87 Fahrenheit in Manhattan and steamy, humid. We had fun day yesterday. Streamed India Day Parade. Then I was somewhat uptown, so I was thinking maybe I should stop by at Harlem Day festivities. There was so many people there and the network was so down. So I started to stream, and in about 5 minutes or so, that was it. So it was bad. But luckily, that portion of the stream got recorded, and I also recorded a few other moments. And it's not a perfect quality video, but it kind of gives you an idea. And yes, Ambrose, I saw your comment. That was pretty funny. That was real celebration. West 135th Street. It was a street fair and a big stage with huge audience that was celebrating Harlem. Right in the heart of Harlem on West 135th Street. It was so crowded you could not even walk along the block. It took me about 10 minutes to walk one block because it was a super packed area. And then I started streaming and there was no network all of a sudden. Robin, how was Santa Rosalia feast? It was great. We streamed from there on the first day, on the 17th of August. Very festive, lots of food, lots of rides, music, beautiful music too. Italian, of course, mostly or majorly. Maybe I'll revisit, maybe I won't. We will see. It just, I don't know if it's going to be boring to our viewers to do the same kind of stream back to back almost, so let us know. Your feedback is very much appreciated. It's a beautiful streets of Bay Ridge. Beautiful brownstones, as you can see, and just older architecture. And what is it, 1860s, 1850s, 1870s? Joseph de Filippo residence. You can tell this is one of the older ones. GFEC. This is awesome. I don't know if Joseph de Filippo family is still there, but see, it's talking about this neighborhood being predominantly Italian. You don't see this anymore. How about this? Look how awesome. It's just tells you, okay, this is our fortress here. Absurd people, ignorant. What is it supposed to mean, Nadir? We need your explanation, please. Still can smell these beautiful flowers here. '71st, '70s, so 1, 2, 3 blocks down and left. They're supposed to have ferry in about 20 minutes, so hopefully we will be there before the ferry leaves. Otherwise, they come and go every 15 minutes or so. It's New York City Ferry. It's public transportation, but they don't run often enough during the day. Ethan G, hi. Robin, a lot of history in Harlem. Yes, the same way. So many changes were happening since the beginning of Harlem, since the Harlem was forming, and then, you know, so much history. And almost every building you can if you walk slow through Harlem and you look at the buildings and you look at details, and you can tell that churches, you can tell there's so much than just, you know, buildings. Alright, this dude is going to have a nice day. Okay, done. Trolls can have a nice day. Bay Ridge Avenue, or it's basically 69th Street, that's called Bay Ridge Avenue. And now we're going to turn left, cross, and walk a few more avenue blocks. We should be at ferry terminal just in time. So before we do, let's slowly take a look at the intersection. Locomotives, happy Monday to you too. Happy Monday, everyone. If you didn't have a chance to see our stream yesterday, India Day Parade stream, you're more than welcome to do so. It's been an epidemic of delayed parades lately. Well, Dominican parade was delayed by almost 2 hours, and yesterday's parade was delayed by 1 hour. Ambrose thinks that hard graphic was in my way over his message. But when the parade started, we're talking about India Day Parade yesterday. Somehow we didn't catch the third celebrity, but the major two, I think, in my humble opinion, we definitely saw continuously. Spiritual leader Ravi Shankar, for short, even though people call him Yogadev, Sri Ravi Shankar Ji. Oh, look at me. Few more parades and I will be talking in basic Hindi. No, I'm just kidding. Or Ravi Shankar for short. He is a spiritual leader and amazing enough. Never heard of him before. There's so much things in the world that we don't know. I saw videos of another spiritual leader. His name is, I believe, Sadhguru, but Ravi Shankar is another one, and he is so popular apparently as that's world fame, and he had to be protected heavily in terms of just crowd and press trying to get as close to him as possible, and security was very tight about it. But that was funny. There was a dude with a big camera to my left as we were trying to follow him, and he was like almost kicking me in the shoulder, and it's like, press only, press only, press only. So I stuck my press card in his face almost, and he shut up and and he made sure he never touches me again. That was funny, but the whole atmosphere was so, hype, lots of hype, and this is good because he was the main or one of the main three figures invited to this parade to lead the parade. And who else we saw? Jacqueline Fernandez, who is, you would say, has a Spanish name, but no, she is a Hindi films megastar of Bollywood, and she also led the parades, almost one of the first participants in the parade, and she had this big float, and she was standing on top of the float and greeting everyone. We walked by that float for several minutes, and she waved at us, and waved at everyone else who was waving back at her. So it was awesome. It was a great atmosphere. She is a mega star. Lots of floats, lots of music, lots of drums, amazing dresses and outfits, all that. The largest Indian celebration outside of India, as they say. Also the food, the how should we call it, street fair, but not really, but Indian focused street fair with promoting businesses and Indian foods. And we got there when they were giving out mango lassi bottles, and it was funny to see that hundreds and hundreds of those bottles disappeared in a matter of minutes. But on a hot day like that, mango lassi, that was just very helpful and awesome. So we had fun. David Javier Sewan David, saludos desde Argentina, David y mi madre Rosa Margarita, bienvenido. David Javier y Rosa Margarita, thank you so much for watching from Argentina. Buenos días. O buenas tardes. No, buenos días though. Narrows Avenue. We are in Bay Ridge. All this time we will be in Bay Ridge, but this is kind of like the westernmost areas of Bay Ridge, residential. So no stores, no businesses here, just houses. Hey Brian. Hey Darlene W. Got Michelle. Good to see you all. Welcome. Okay, so let's see water from here. So we should be there in a few minutes. 1:45, and the ferry is 1:57, I think. I'm gonna use my ticket that, remember last time maybe? I remember I bought 2 tickets when I went over to Long Island City, but I only used one, so it was in my wallet all this time, and I was like, I have to use it at some point. Sunshine after rain. Hey, good to see all friends here. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. And everyone, don't forget to give us a like. Happy Monday. Monday is, the beginning of the work week for most people. So don't work too hard. Oh, look at this one. It's cute. What is it? Just might have something to do with the business right here. No, market. What kind of market? We'll see. Oh, it's just a mural, sort of. Darlene W, 2 more weeks and I'm on vacation. Darlene W, yay for ferry ride. Ferry ride with L, Brian. I just hope the ferry will be there on time. Oh, that's the bar. That's what it is. Oh, market. No, it looks like a bar. It says Coal Market, Pier 69 Market. But it's a bar, clearly. That's an animal thingy. I guess could be some sort of an animal clinic. My best buddies. Yeah, daycare, boarding, self-wash and supplies. Vacation is always good. So taking the ferry, we'll be going along East River between Brooklyn and Manhattan. Purposely picked this route because it makes quite a few stops, so it should give us a good visual along the way. This one is Narrow's Botanical Garden. It's not a botanical garden you would hear of, it's just the name of the park. And if you walk around here, it's narrow, yes, but it's pretty big, and in there's quite a few interesting flowers and everything, so that is nice. Also, there's another park here that's called Shore Road Park. Look at the murals here. And here. Hi Eileen. Hi Sally. Buffering, interesting. We didn't get any notifications buffering. Is it buffering now? Hopefully not. Again, sunshine after rain. Ferry terminal is right there. This one is the American Veterans Memorial Pier. Interesting angle. I can smell water, ocean water. Manhattan, we see World Trade Center there, and then Jersey City over there. Hey, New Jersey, Jersey City, Hoboken, and many more towns around. Verrazano Bridge is over there. This waterfront takes you all the way below Verrazano Bridge and all the way to Bensonhurst if you walk, but it's quite a walk. Only a few exits along the way, so if you get stuck here, better keep walking. That's Verrazano Bridge right there, and Staten Island is right over there. Lots of people fishing. Hope we're having a stable connection right now. Look at all this people fishing along the way. Beautiful views. Usually whenever we take a ferry to Brooklyn, usually we disembark here, but today we're going to do it differently. We're going to start our ride here. .151, and there's a ferry approaching, I think, so it should be on time. Let's zoom in, see this awesome view of Manhattan, lower Manhattan mostly. right there. And Jersey, New Jersey on the other side. Yeah, the ferry is definitely approaching, which is great. Great. Time management in New York City is number one thing to probably make sure everything is scheduled in advance and hopefully executed properly as well. But I'm sure it's everywhere. No display here outside because it's too much, but there is a map, sort of, and we are right here, Bay Ridge. So we expecting to making stops at Sunset Park, Governor's Island, Red Hook, Atlantic Avenue, Wall Street, Dumbo, and then Colliers Hook, which is Manhattan. Yeah, there's a ferry. And there's a display there, and a ticket machine right in front of us. Marie, hey. See, it's leaving in 5 minutes, according to this. Oh, the whole thing is shaking here. We're on water. Wow, it feels like earthquake. You can see the huge orange ferry, the Staten Island ferry, that is going from Staten Island to Lower Manhattan right now as we speak. Stay in line. As we see Verrazano Beach right there, like an entire Verrazano Beach almost. Let's get the ticket. We're good to go. That's the ticket. So once you buy a ticket, you have an expiration date, and this one would expire in October, so better use it before it expires. This is Bay Ridge 69th Street Pier. And it literally is, hey, on board to Cali, yeah, wish. And that's a ferry right there. Ferry with the upper deck, that is what we need. The lower deck is very comfortable, air conditioned with very comfortable, more or less seats, and even a snack bar if you need to buy a snack. We are shaking, or floating rather, you can tell. WW everyone, hold hands when we get on the boat so we don't lose anyone. There's a captain right there. No, I'm just kidding. He's one of the passengers, but wearing that hat.
You're in charge of this. You're in charge. The captain, you're in charge.
The lady is scanning a whole bunch of tickets there in front of us. We just don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. They're very sensitive to the camera, perhaps. Where's RJ? RJ! Get over here. Alright, we got scanned. And now we are boarding the ferry to Colliers Hook, which is 4th Street on the west side of Manhattan. We'll walk through the lower level to the upper level. Look, if you don't care about visuals, it is so pleasant here, air conditioned, and oh my god, so good. So good. Good visuals too, but we're going to go upstairs just like all these kids. We're on board of New York City Ferry. That is a part of New York City public transportation. And when we bought this ticket, it was $4. Now, as of a couple days ago, the price on the bus and subway ride was officially raised by 15 cents to $2.90 a ride. And the monthly Metro card was raised by $5. I don't know what's happening with the price of the ferry tickets yet. We will figure out next time. This time we still have the ferry ticket, so we did not have to worry about it. And here we are. We will pick the side, pardon the pun, based on better views. But right now, we're going to take a look at ferry terminal that we're leaving right about now. Yep. Welcome everyone. We are departing from Bay Ridge, New York City Ferry Terminal at 69th Street with views of Verrazano Bridge in the background right there. It's quite a walk from here to Verrazano Bridge. And Verrazano Bridge is not pedestrian, by the way, so what I meant is to get to the bridge and walk underneath the Brooklyn side of a bridge, but definitely that's not walkable, otherwise that would be a huge challenge and safety concern. Alright. So here we are, leaving Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and speeding out. We're on the ferry, or as they say in Australia, might. So now we see panorama of Lower Manhattan and the whole Manhattan, really, like if not the whole Lower and Midtown. And to the left, Jersey, New Jersey, Jersey City, Hoboken, mostly, and Statue of Liberty in our view right there in the center. It's a little shaky and blurry, but yes, it's right there. Mothership. So, what do we see here? We still see Verrazano Bridge right there, and Staten Island there. Statue of Liberty is right in front of us, but it's so smooth. His spouse. Very nice. Very nice. We're about to make our first stop. Oh, look at that. Look at those vessels. That one is called Timeless. And that one is, wow, old-fashioned one. Look at that with a wheel in the back. Out of 1800s, 1900s. I don't know if it's an actual workable one, or is it a restaurant? It's very hard to tell. I don't know that, but it looks like a fully restored vessel out of the late 19th century. How awesome that is. Wow, really, really wow. Like you see something like this, it's almost like two time periods blended together. Look at the cars, modern cars and that vessel. Looking like it's brand new. And I guess cars are very expensive in Canada. Welcome everyone, we are approaching Brooklyn Army Terminal. Should explore this area at some point as well. Christian Hansen, hey, hello to Mari Mariel, good Monday afternoon. Hey Christian Hansen, good to see you. Almost 100 people watching us. Don't forget your likes. The more likes, the more people will discover our channel and this stream in particular. Pineapple Water, good to see you. Hey Al, it's a steamboat. Look at the steam stacks on top. Yes, it is, and a wheel right there on the back of the vessel. Thank you. It's also part of the same technology right there. It's a huge steamboat though. Huge. Hi Pineapple Water, good to see you. Alright, so all the kids left, so it gives us more space for maneuvering for now. So let's think on this side. Brooklyn Army Terminal, or Brooklyn Navy Terminal. I don't know how the stuff is called, but this building is Brooklyn Army Terminal. You know, when we move in the way of patience, we should be fine. Are we still live? Let us know, please. Can't wait for it to move. This way we will be experiencing better network connection. Marit Kiono, I'm Marit. Good evening from Trondheim, Norway. Good evening to you, Norway, Marit. Bingo, so cool, a boat ride. Look, there's even a table if you have a lot of people and you want to have a little bit of a picnic or something. This is the moment when we leaving. So they're lifting up that little bridge, disconnecting us from the land. Now we're going to move any second now. Donut fender, it's called. Look at that, interesting. So if something hits it by mistake, it's not going to be as bad. Let's go back and we'll pass by the steamboat one more time. Don't forget your likes, don't forget to share and subscribe. And thank you. Now we're making like a K-turn of sorts. And we will go to our next stop. floating up and down and turning. So it's a complex trajectory. Okay, now speeding up again, leaving Brooklyn Army Terminal and going toward our next stop. I know, I'm moving pretty fast. See my head again. Pleasantly windy. Is that talent over there? The best is to skeleton air conditioning environments, including but not limited to ferry rides, subway rides, or just air conditioning indoors. It's the Statue of Liberty in the center. Transportation system, New York City Ferry, not the cruise ferry or tour ferry, so we don't hear anything historical, anything at all. It's just maybe a little bit more now, I'm not sure, but still very affordable. If you want to do some history research on your own, this is pretty awesome. 10 magnet fishers, 10 magnet fishers, hello. inside. We're slowing down. Oh, that's a cruise ship right there. Huge one. Is this... What island is this? Can someone tell me? Magnet, thanks. Looks cool. Been in New York once when I was a kid. Lower and mid Manhattan is over there, mostly lower Manhattan from this angle, and the bridge is also right over there, Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge. Construction's happening on this island. MSC Meraviglia, Valletta. Oh, it is assigned to the port in Malta. But it is humongous. It's like a huge building on the water. Ah, that's pretty impressive, really. How many decks, how many levels? Upper deck, it has amusement park of some sort. There's the water slides from here, right up there. Water park. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, and then down 13, 14 or 15 levels. 15-story building. Cruise building. Amazing view, so impressive. A lot of people there. I think it's, you know, docking here on its way somewhere else, and then here we go. Really impressive. MSC Meraviglia. Well, I thought they left. They just went downstairs and then came upstairs again. See, it's on a bridge far away.
Hey, you can ride bikes.
Is it Governor's Island? There's quite a few islands around here. That's another New York City ferry. Exactly the same as we taken, so you can see what it all looks like. In and out. All the ship needs a bar and hot dog stand with the fixings. I think it has more than that. Scott, Darling W at this point. I would really settle for the flame boat. Richie B, hey Richie B, welcome. Do I hear that it's that cruise ship's maiden voyage? Darling W, the love boat soon will be taking another round. Amber's going that boat next. Yeah, that'd be cool. Welcome everyone. We're taking a ferry ride between Brooklyn and Manhattan, and it's cool. It's cool because it's cool to do, and it's cooler when ferry is moving compared to when we're just out there in the sun. Let's take a look down there. The engines area. This is Tooth Fairy, New York, New York. Oh, look at how cute of a name this is. Tooth Fairy. Wow. Hey Deborah Sternhagen. Nice ride. Hi Deborah, good afternoon. Tooth Fairy, I like that. Yes, that's cute. And sense of humor, and it's cute at the same time. We're about to move. Hope you're enjoying our ferry ride so far. That is the much more comfortable air conditioning environment down there. We can even have a drink if you want. Wow. U-turn or something. Very limited space here, I guess, so it's happening very slowly. Make it up, shell. That is Midtown Manhattan, kind of. going into downtown. See the bridges? Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and then Williamsburg Bridge. Now invisible. I think they painted Manhattan Bridge a little bit into white and blue, not just blue, so it looks all different. Now going pretty fast. Look. Don't forget to give us a like, and if you want to donate through Super Chat, Super Sticker, Ko-Fi, Venmo, thank you. And if you want to become a member of the channel, thank you. Those who are members, thank you so much for supporting us on a regular basis. Thank you those who donate, and thank you those who support us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully soon we will approach 17,000 subscribers. We have about 100 left. So if you're new to our channel and you're not subscribed yet, please do so. I hope you will enjoy our channel like almost 17,000 other people. Thank you. MSC Maravilla is in our view right there. It is marvelous. Lower Manhattan over there. Brooklyn over there. Jersey over there. Helicopter up there, making sure everything's good. Let's walk up and take another look from upstairs. They have certain area where they cannot exceed certain speed, but once we're out of there, up. This area is also Brooklyn Cruise Terminal. That explains why we have this beautiful vessel here. There's a sign right there, Brooklyn Cruise Terminal. And again, the network. Okay, we'll wait. We apologize for the network. We'll stand here in this spot. Apparently the signal is here better than the signal 5 feet away from here, so we'll enjoy these bumper equipment, so to speak. Captain is there. Let's to the sounds of engine and the smell of the engine. Continue in a few minutes. Or in a few seconds. It's awesome. One of these days I should take Delilah and explore this one and go out there in the open seas and, you know, have some good time. Sooner rather than later, so true. So good of a message. Thank you, Ambrose. If you discovered our channel recently and not subscribed yet, we invite you to subscribe. Yeah, network is glitchy around here, but for the most part it's good, so thank you, network. Even this part is fascinating. You know, how often do we see this if we stay on a dry land? That's the front of MSC Maravilla. Maravilla. Meraviglia. Sorry. Oh, Meraviglia. I would say Meraviglia. Full speed ahead. But this is kind of noise that if you're taking a flight and you hear this, you will be like, is that a wing? But no, we're good, I'm just kidding. That's a better view of Lower Manhattan as we're getting closer to Manhattan. This is a better view of Lower Manhattan. We see Staten Island Ferry Terminal and Governor's Island Terminal across, as well as, of course, the tallest building is World Trade Center. To the left is Jersey. It looks like the same town, but no, it's not. It's across the river, and this is Lower Manhattan and Brooklyn Bridge. Brother Taylor, hey, hey. It's pretty fascinating. We are getting even closer to Lower Manhattan. Let's enjoy the view. Now we're the Empire State Building, Midtown, and the bridges. But we're on the Brooklyn side. This is Brooklyn, yes. This is Brooklyn Bridge Park, but not the side of a park, the opposite side, right over there, where the Dumbo area is. This one is the other side of the park. Julia Marinkovic. Hello, Brooklyn. Hello, Julia. Where are you watching us from? Welcome. Brooklyn Bridge Park. Let's walk upstairs to see a slightly better view of this area here. There you go. Oh, it's hotter up here. Yeah, this is the beginning of Brooklyn Bridge Park. Brooklyn Bridge is over there. It's not too far. It's maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile or so. And Dumbo would be up ahead, which we will should see a better view of as we leave this particular stop. But in the meantime, we are on the Brooklyn side and we are at Brooklyn Bridge Park, overlooking Lower Manhattan and Jersey City on the Jersey side. We welcome all of our new members and all of our new subscribers, and we thank all of our subscribers, all of our channel members for supporting our channel, all of those who support us with your fantastic super chats, super stickers, Ko-Fis and Venmos, those who watch our channel quietly without chatting, but we know you are out there, and thank you so much for enjoying our streams and videos and posts. Thank you. And if you're new, we want to welcome you and hope that you will continue enjoying this channel on more or less regular basis. Thank you for your likes as well. To this stream and to anything else on our channel as you please on your social media platforms. Thank you. By the way, our stream of Dominican Day Parade is exceeded 150,000 views. I think it's about 155, so we're proud of it, and we're happy that so many people all over the world clicked on it and enjoyed the parade. This is Pier 6 of Brooklyn Bridge Park, and as we would walk from here over there, we would reach Pier 1, and that's pretty much near Brooklyn Bridge, and then between Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge is the area that's called Dumbo. Also, very, very nice area, and Empire Outlets is that restored building that has stores and restaurants all the way on top. They have an amazing observation area overlooking the bridges and Manhattan. But the network there is somewhat interesting too, so we've experienced all that. Steve Gonzalez, good afternoon, welcome. It's always good to see you, Steve. And if you're busy, we understand. It's a work day, but we'll see you later. We'll see you sooner rather than later. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. There's a bunch of jet skis right there in front of us. Like a dozen right there. We also want to thank all of our mods for modding whenever you have a chance to do. Thank you so much for keeping this chat amazing. Yeah, they're like about half a mile away from us, but they're kind of going in circles. And there's another New York City ferry right there. Going pretty fast. Noble Sweetness, good evening to you and good to see you. Welcome to our ferry ride. We are riding the ferry between Brooklyn and Manhattan with the final stop in Manhattan on East 34th, 35th Street. Stop that's called Corliss Hook. But right now we're enjoying Lower Manhattan ferry terminals. See the orange ferry, that's Staten Island ferry, and to the right is Governor's Island ferry terminal. Best views, picture time. Oh, there's some jet skis right there. Yeah, we are having a picture taking. Empire State Building is there somewhere in the center of the screen right there. Yep. And this is Lower Manhattan and the bridges. Brooklyn to our right there. Brooklyn Bridge Promenade and no, Brooklyn Heights Promenade. I'm sorry, Brooklyn Heights Promenade and Brooklyn Heights area of Brooklyn is right there. Brooklyn Heights is ahead of us with the promenade right over there, and Brooklyn Bridge Park would be along the water across the East River. Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan Bridge, and that's the same ferry as we're taking. It looks exactly the same. That one is making a pretty sharp turn. This one is called Owl's Head. But Tooth Fairy was the cutest name of the ferry. I didn't catch the name of this one. If I don't forget, we'll take a look. So obviously 2 bridges, and behind in the background the 3rd bridge is Williamsburg Bridge, connecting Williamsburg, Brooklyn to Manhattan. Pier 17 in front of us, Pier 17, and where's Ambrose ship? It's one of those, but we cannot see the name, but we definitely see the top of it. We are in Lower Manhattan right now, and let's enjoy the views. See the new towers, constantly building new towers. This one right here is not ready yet, but you can tell the glass is coming up from bottom to up. I think it's Woolworth. No, it's one of those buildings that at some point were the tallest buildings in the world, but not anymore. This is Pier 11, Lower Manhattan. But basically it's Wall Street. Steps away from here. That's pretty interesting right there, the way it bounces. There's a Pier 11 stop. This is not just New York City Ferry Terminal, it's also some of them serve as terminals for tour ships at some point, and maybe even that one C Street Ferry, so different companies. And behind right there is heliport, right? So we have 2 helicopters right there on the ground. A heliport. And Staten Island Ferry is leaving the Manhattan side and going to Staten Island from there. Staten Island Ferry Terminal is right there, right now, partially visible in the center of the screen, right there. All few steps away from here, walking distance, really. This is FDR Drive, this purple one, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Basically, East Side Highway, to be simple about it. Pier 17 used to be a mall built, I mean a wooden mall mostly, but after the Hurricane Sandy that destroyed it, flooded it and just made it unusable, they rebuilt it and now it is very modern and flood resistant and flood protected. With a stage on top of it, they have like a roof, stage on the roof basically, and they have, it's a concert venue of sorts too. A lot of things happening, good things happening there, especially when the weather is good, especially in the spring, summer and fall. Welcome everyone and good afternoon. 2:45. To some it's a work day, to some it's past work time, and some never work today. So all of you, welcome and thank you for watching. Eventually we're going to end up there around 35th Street, and this is Lower Manhattan, so we're not there yet. Ambrose, I forgot to go into work today. Oh well, at this point, enjoy the day off. Oops, it's the oops moment. Leaving. Is that helicopter about to land at the heliport? I'm not sure. By the way, that MSG Meraviglia is right there. Now it's on the Brooklyn side, we're on Manhattan side. And the Verrazano Bridge is still visible, but so far. Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, and Brooklyn Heights. Also beautiful neighborhood in Brooklyn. Oscar Contreras, shout out from Puerto Rico. Oscar, shout out from New York City. Welcome. Buenos dias. a little bit of Wall Street, World Trade Center, and we're about to go right on the Brooklyn Bridge in a few seconds. Wow. In about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Brooklyn Bridge. And Manhattan Bridge is next. Ambrose, my boat. Yeah, we never questioned that. Never. Nice view. Nice, very awesome view. That's Brooklyn Bridge. And you think we would go on the Manhattan Bridge? Nope, not yet. We're making a turn and we're going to go on the bridge again. Wow, this is awesome. Look, the other side of Brooklyn Bridge. This is Dumbo. Dumbo, remember we were here not so long ago, actually. Dumbo, Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn Bridge. And this is also Brooklyn Bridge Park. Remember, we mentioned the stop on the other side of Brooklyn Bridge Park. This is it, right here. Now, last time we had signal issues, so if, in case if it starts glitching again, I apologize in advance. This is Dumbo area. Dumbo is the area between Brooklyn and Manhattan bridges on the Brooklyn side of the land. We're about to dock here. Darlene W, this is cool. You get to tour a bunch of the bridges for one low price. Yes, this route is pretty good actually, and you know, for $4 a person. And you know, if you end up in Brooklyn, you don't have to be in Brooklyn. You can be anywhere along the way. This is just a good idea. You plan it accordingly, depending on where you are. The only thing is they are not as frequent as trains, not at all. Like that ferry that we took in Brooklyn is like every 50 minutes or so around daytime. So, but if you're in Bay Ridge, for example, and if you're not driving, then you can plan ahead and you can have good time and then walk over and take ferry. And the only thing is, if you don't have a ticket, you want to make sure get there a little bit earlier, because those ticket machines, they are sometimes a little slow. Statue of Liberty right over there. And that helicopter over there is landing at the heliport. Let's enjoy Lower Manhattan, and this is East River and Brooklyn Bridge. In the background, Empire State Building and the summit at One Vanderbilt. And I think that right to the right of the summit, we see this rectangular shape, the black rectangular shape with two cranes on top of it. I think this is JP Morgan Chase building that is about to grow up a little more and will be a permanent addition to the Manhattan skyline. Oh look, that's cool. There is a busy stop. So it's another ferry. And that's Circle Line. Circle Line is kind of like a cruise line around Manhattan. Well, the tickets there is, I don't know, I don't want to lie, 25, 30, 35 tickets or something. Dollars. And their terminal is in Midtown, around 42nd Street or so, maybe a little above 50th Street. About to move. Welcome everyone. Don't forget your likes, don't forget to share and subscribe, and maybe even support us with your donations. Thank you so much. Robert Pembroke, classic ferry design. Yep, there's one of those ferries in just about every city around the world. So true, so true. Hi Robert, welcome. Now we're making a K-turn again. Ooh, shaky. Trams are soup cans and sardine cans and simulacrum are model design. Oh. Oh, I just bought a small pot rabbit too. Okay, turning, going under the bridge and toward Manhattan Bridge. Darlene W, thank you so much. As always, you're awesome. That is fun. Thanks. Thank you so much, Darlene W. Darlene W, I hope you're going to have a fantabulous vacation. The Manhattan Bridge. That's the Brooklyn side. Going on the Manhattan Bridge right now. Whoa. Now that's Manhattan side. Darlene W, thank you so much. OMG, you are amazing. You always support us. Thank you so much for your support. We went on the Manhattan Bridge. Look at the panorama now from the other side. Lower Manhattan and two bridges. Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, and Lower Manhattan. It is pretty awesome actually for 40 hours to have a ride like this, and it's long too if you think about it. If you take all the stops. Just if you're planning a trip like this, bring some snacks and some drinks, because at some point maybe you want to walk downstairs, especially if you're traveling with children, or just generally speaking, if you want to take a quick break, you can walk downstairs and sit at the table and look out the window and have a snack as well. Or you can buy one right there. Thank you so much, Darlene W. Noble Sweetness, always love those views from the water, and that for only $4. Nice. Just Sean, good evening. Just Sean, good to see you. How you been? Robert, I bought a small pot river tool to shape the object dart record for the lunch table. Marie, this is so cool. Nice view. I'm not sure if it's the last stop or not. Could have been, but I don't think so. This is a lot of construction going on, but you know what? It could be. It could be. I'm a little disoriented right now. So let's see if someone comes here and says, "Hey, get out," then we'll get out. Last time we were here, there was a lot of construction going on. It was a while ago, still construction going on. I think they transformed this area into a nice, good-looking park. Just want to make sure. It's the last time. Oh no. Josh, Sean, I'm okay. Good to know. Good to know. That's downstairs. Gonna ask him his own question if it's the last stop or not. Is this the last stop? Yep. Thank you. Well, that was fun while it lasted, right? We've got a little bit of air conditioning walking through the first level, and now we are at Corler's Hook in Manhattan. If we're not lost, but if we're totally lost, we are right here. And Grand Street is right over here. So now we know where we are. I thought it was around 30-something Street. Oh, my bad. We're on Lower East Side. / Chinatown, technically. Grand Street is, I wouldn't call Grand Street Lower East Side yet, but let's look around here and then we will continue our walk. I hope you're not tired yet. Robert, you might make some pot plants holders using pot gravity can transform into models as well. There's a lot of it being made in Southeast Asia. Wow, you're a very creative and artsy person. Thank you so much for sharing, Robert. So it's Pier 42, Montgomery Street, Corliss Hook Ferry. So we are at Corliss Hook, Corliers, I would say, Corliers or Corliers Hook Ferry. Stop. And here we are exiting, but now we know where we are. It's not too complicated. Find your way in the city. It's not a complicated city to navigate compared to other cities. Lower Manhattan is there with 2 bridges. Statue of Liberty is tiny, but it's right over there. And let's go. First, get out of here. This is the map of New York City ferries. So what we did this trip. We completed this trip. We started in Bay Ridge. We stopped in Sunset Park, Brooklyn Army Terminal, then Governor's Island, then Red Hook, then Atlantic Avenue, which was Brooklyn Bridge Park Pier 6, then Wall Street Pier 11, then Dumbo Fulton Ferry, which is the other end of Brooklyn Bridge Park, and then Corliss Hook. So stops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stops on a ferry covering the distance from southwest Brooklyn, from Bay Ridge to Chinatown, Lower Manhattan, Lower East Side kind of sort of area. Mike E, thank you so much for a super sticker, Mike E. Thank you for your support as always, Mike E. Thank you so much for supporting our channel, Mike E. Thank you so much, Darlene W. Mike E and Darlene W. Thank you so much. Hi, Sylvia R. From Brazil. Bom dia. Okay, there you go. So here is where we cannot walk, but we will walk. Will we walk? Not here. We will walk somewhere else. I missed the turn. This is rather complicated. And I'm imagining this in the dark, like not the best place to be, probably. Park closed, no access. So where is access? On the other side. I have to walk over there. This is Lower East Side to our right, and we will navigate between Lower East Side and the Chinatown right now. We are in no rush, so we will figure it out. Don't forget to give us a like, and thank you so much for your likes. Don't forget you can share anything from this channel on your social media accounts, and thank you for that as well. Robert, I'm pretty sure Ringstar made his giant hand sculpture using recycled bed springs. Yeah, Ringo Starr is pretty creative too. You know, he's not just a drummer. He's an artist, musician and artist. How old is he now? 81, 82, 83. He is in pretty good shape. I occasionally see him, you know, the videos on YouTube. He is, for his age, he is pretty energetic. Him and, you know, Paul McCartney is doing great too, I think. But best of them all is Mick Jagger. Neville 6000, good afternoon from Toronto, everybody. Hi Neville, good to see you. Oh, it's cloudy. It's good. It's helping. Not so burning, not so sunny. 307. UV index today was high, 7, I think. Now it's probably 6 or 5. Still sunny. Let's take a look at the Brooklyn side right there. Neville, Paul is okay physically, but his singing voice is almost gone. Ringo is 83, OMG. Yep, I saw Mick Jagger views too. Yeah, Mick Jagger is like, it's amazing. When he looked much younger, he looked kind of, I don't want to say the same, but he maintained the same physique, the same body type, the same weight. And, you know, all this blah, blah, blah about them taking this and that, but look. It's in fantastic shape. Ringo is 83. Wow. Still performing. Paul's voice, but Paul McCartney he was giving live concerts up to the last minute, I should say. Long ones, hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. Live sound, no no, you know, no fake voices. This is interesting. I don't know where I'm. Basically, this is some sort of like a field. This is not how this area is supposed to be connected to the mainland. But let's walk around, because at some point we'll find the exit for sure. I see the gate open on the other side right there. So let's walk through it. This is a field, a soccer field. Artificial grass, but looking good. And that's an infrastructure we don't normally explore, but today is a good day. Paul has a quiver to his voice. Marie is so beautiful. Pier 42 athletic field, that's what it is. Let's walk through the field. Not much going on right here. It's great for exercising. And very soft artificial grass carpet, cover, surface, whatever you call it. Soft to walk, not soft to fall, but better than anything else, for sure. To be honest, I don't even know if there's an exit here, like through exit, but we will see. If that's the only one entrance, that would be super unsafe. It has to have at least two, so we'll figure it out. But this is what the delivery guys have at lunch. Do you see that? Comfy. There are bicycles here, electric bikes mostly. Tennis courts. I would expect some sort of exit on the other side. Marie, have you seen that YouTube video with Paul McCartney visited a pub in Liverpool with James Gordon? It's so cool. I will. I did not, but now I will. Thank you. Ambrose, I was on the artificial grass at MetLife Stadium. It's softer than my bed. That MetLife Stadium. I'm pretty sure the quality of that surface is much better. Yeah, it looks like that's the exit. Pier 42 tennis courts. Welcome everyone, thank you for joining in and enjoying our walk with us from the comfort of your own work or home places. It's hot in New York, humid, stuffy, and it was pretty sunny and too much, but now it's cloudy, so it's much better than before. And we here looking for the exit. We exited the ferry, and it looks like if you don't know your way around, you can apparently get a little bit lost in here, but not anymore. I see the land. FDR Drive, the gate is open, so it's a parking area, but I'm assuming there's the exit there somewhere, yeah. Hopefully, not just a fence, otherwise it would be so weird. Pier 36. Oh, they have a food stand. So there's some sort of civilization, yes. Now, officially confirmed, we can get out of here right there. South Drive. And this purple one is FDR Drive. Robert I once met Phyllis Dilla, the comedian. Ambrose, you just have to cut through a soccer game. Yeah, just like those fans, right? During the Major League Soccer or English Premier League, for instance. Just running half naked through the field until they get caught. Sometimes fully naked. This is South Street. So this way would be going southbound, which is fine. But at some point we will make a turn and we will walk through the streets, even though it's technically should have crossed right over there. Yeah, there's no sidewalk. There is sidewalk, but not really. That's the buildings of the Lower East Side. Different view, different approach, different angle. We didn't walk here yet like that. So good to explore. That's what we do. We are live walking NYC. Robert, they say Frank Sinatra started off as a dishwasher at the Hilton. But if you have a huge talent, you have a good chance to find your favorite occupation sooner rather than later. We hear the traffic above us. That is FDR Drive, East Side Highway along Manhattan, East Side. FDNY EMS, that's a parking for EMS and FDNY workers, one of them I guess. Welcome everyone, we are walking underneath or right under FDR Drive, heading south right now. We started in Bay Ridge, we are traveling between the boroughs today, big time. Darlene W, I met John Lennon's uncle, wow. Manhattan Bridge is in view. So where we see Manhattan Bridge, that is pretty much Chinatown area to the right. These Lower East Side areas used to be, what's that movie was called? The Gangs of New York. That's what it was all about. Only a few hundred years ago. If they only knew or could envision what every 200 years change makes, what kind of changes every 100 years make. If we could only imagine. That's a portion of a waterfront. Very cool actually, let's take a look. It's called East River Waterfront Esplanade. East River Waterfront Esplanade. Amazing views as well. Look, Manhattan Bridge and Brooklyn Bridge. And people fishing. Not as many as over there in Brooklyn, but still. Ambrose, I met John Lennon's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate, paraphrase from Spaceballs. Like your sense of humor, Ambrose. Look at those swings. Surprisingly, all three are happily taken. East River Esplanade. Beautiful views. It's a Brooklyn side that feels and looks so closer than it is right now. Hey Ori, good to see you. How are you? Now we have Ori, Noble Sweetness, and Ambrose here, and perhaps NY somewhere behind the scenes. Thank you all the mods for being here and moderating this chat, this channel, and making it even better place. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the view. And the trains, subway trains on Manhattan Bridge. That one is going to Manhattan. Ambrose, mods, assemble. Nice, let's continue. So here's where we are. Manhattan Bridge is right there to our left. So at some point there we will turn right and walk into the streets. What a view, yep, what a view. Julio R, hey. Noble Sweetness, welcome Al, my pleasure. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're enjoying the walk today. It started in Brooklyn. We took a long ferry ride between Brooklyn and Manhattan. 7 stops along the way. And now we are on Manhattan side. This is East River Esplanade. Hey Joe Reaver, is this today? This is right now, Joe. But now it's better, hopefully. Where's everybody? Or is the chat that is little cookie for Cocoa Puffs? This is Cherry Street. Let us know if we're live, please, because we are not sure. Hi, NY, good to see you. You're in an amusement park. Focus on having fun. Amusement parks are awesome, but they require a lot of attention. Thank you, Ambrose. So we'll forgive you, NY, if you focusing on amusement park for now, but we're always happy to see you here, of course. Maria, you love, thank you. Neville, this area reminds me of a harborfront here in Toronto, especially with the apartments behind the highway. This is Lower East Side. And this area, these buildings, you know, a lot of them look the same, and they have this name here. They call them projects for some reasons. These houses are built for the people with low income, or low income categories of people usually live in this type of buildings. These are good buildings too, amazing. They're just all typical for some reasons. No diversity in there. So Lynn W, okay, we're back. Sorry for the network. Hopefully, as we approach Manhattan Beach from different angle, we will not get so many glitches anymore, hopefully. At some point I will need to rehydrate, because I did dehydration already. So get some water and we'll be good to go. Johnny Salustio, hi Al, it's always a pleasure to work with you around New York City. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Johnny Salustio. Thank you, Johnny. Grazie. Gracias. Obrigado. Thank you. So the structure in front of us is Manhattan Bridge on Manhattan side. Subway trains, soon after they pass here, they go back into tunnel, and then depending on the line, this next stop, the first stop in Manhattan, either Canal Street or Grand Street. Grand Street on the B and D lines, and Q and R, Canal. Hey Tyler Silva. Are you ice cream truck? Yep. Manhattan Bridge. This is another subway train right there. It's pretty noisy to live around here. Carmen too. So we're on Lower East Side. Ambrose pumpkin spice ice cream should be back soon. Oh yeah. And then eggnog. There's another train. There's plenty of trains going into Manhattan and out of Manhattan. Looks like that's one of the double-decker stops right there. Tour bus. full. Top view. There's several companies doing this. Fully loaded. Why would they even be stopping here on Lower East Side? But okay. I want to show you something. Look at this archway. This is the way under Manhattan Bridge. 87, still 87. Ho ho! Humidity is pretty high. Not horrible, but it feels humid. 87 F, 31 degrees Celsius. Wow. This awesome building here. Retail space available on the first floor, but look how cool it is. It's a brand new. But who would actually open a big retail location around here? It's a great building, but it's not a prime location, to be honest. It's a bunch of graffitis here. That's cool too. It's part of New York City. It's kind of like a borderline between Lower East Side and Chinatown. Skateboarding paradise right here. Skating too. Oh, these guys have skills. And look at the graffiti ensemble right there. Pike Street and Monroe Street, two bridges. Okay, so now we know this area on the Brooklyn side is called Dumbo, and on the Manhattan side it's called Two Bridges. We're still on the Manhattan Bridge. Bro, so look like 2023 Tony Hawk. This is a great movie location for the movie about apocalypse or something. Except for, you know, remove all the people and just show the walls and graffiti. That is super. Norman, hey Norman, good to see you. And why good to see you too? Awesome, look. Has its own charm, for sure. Market Street is across the street here. Lower East Side bordering with Chinatown. See World Trade Center in the background, Monroe Street and Market Street. This is Market Street. Now we see the sign is in Chinese, so yes, we are entering Chinatown. And Market Street. People really sensitive about cameras sometimes. Like, I have a mask on. No one will recognize them. Yucks, busy riding the teacups. Neville, I love how New York City kept all of its old residential and commercial buildings. Yes, I like how they transform commercial buildings into the new tourist attractions too. Running away from cameras. Madison and Market. This is Madison Street, not Madison Avenue, Madison Street. Look at this old building being renovated. All beautiful brick building and Manhattan Bridge right there. Street names are duplicated in Chinese here. Not everywhere, but in this area. Downtown is that way, Lower Manhattan. But that's the area of Chinatown we don't usually explore. Even though it looks so cool. Cool in its own way, of course. Not cool, super cool, but not cool, shining cool, but just kind of run down cool sometimes. Next cross street is Henry Street. So this area will continue transforming at some point soon, rather than later, hopefully. There's a lot of potential, but they have to have a plan for developing the whole area, not just building after building. Market Street and Henry Street, Chinatown. Now we know these are subway trains making noise. The first Chinese Presbyterian church. The architectural significance of this church, built in 1817 on land donated by Colonel Henry Rutgers, Revolutionary War patriot. 1817. They don't build it like this anymore. 206 years ago. Go Rutgers. Yeah, Rutgers University. 206-year-old church. East Broadway Mall. This is one of the big supermarkets, Chinese supermarkets. But if I put the camera in there, this is gonna be, not nice. They don't like cameras in the supermarkets, usually. So we'll enjoy the outside views. The stuff that we don't understand, dried fish, some sort of dry seaweed, mushrooms, different creatures that we don't know what they're called. And we're on the Manhattan Bridge again. How many times we are on the Manhattan Bridge today? There's different stores and interesting to explore, but some other time. So in a matter of 2 hours and 10 minutes, we teleported from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn to Chinatown, New York City. And this is the area on the Manhattan Bridge that we visited during the Chinatown night market last time, right across the street. During the day, it's just a market. So welcome to Chinatown, Manhattan, New York City. Midday, so you see Chinatown and at its full potential, 3:43 p.m. Welcome everyone. Don't forget to give us a like, don't forget to share and subscribe. If you're new to our channel, welcome. If you're not new to our channel, thank you so much for being with us, staying with us, following us and following our walks and videos. Thank you. See, this is how you know where you are. You see World Trade Center, you know south, kind of south is that way. Even though Manhattan is tilted, what, 23 or 27 degrees, something like that. Clockwise, it's kind of almost the same thing. Live crabs. No camera? No camera. No. The crabs don't want to be on camera. See, told you about them being camera shy. Told you. I didn't want to. Oh, there, he bought the crab. Crab escaped. Like, let's see if this one will say no. Probably. But it's nice to kind of see it. The fruits and veggies and the markets. Fresh from the sea. Some of them are $6 a pound, some 11. Not sure how they distinguish, but he was too busy, and that's why we were able to look. The whole tray is 18. What is it? 4, 7, and 8, 15. 22 for $18. So if you have a big family, it's not too bad. Oh, look, this is the shape of watermelon that freaks me out. Oh no, it's not a watermelon, it's a squash. Well, you can yell at me, I don't understand. Why is he yelling? Blue crabs. If you give them your finger, they'll take care of it, so you have to be very careful. So now you know where to come to get crabs. On the Manhattan Bridge. So where can I catch some good fresh crabs from the ocean? Right here on the Manhattan Bridge, Canal Street and Forsyth Street. That's a Greek Orthodox church. St. Barbara, Greek Orthodox Church. We are in Chinatown. We started in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, took the ferry ride to Lower East Side, walked to Chinatown. Now we are in Chinatown. This is the entrance to Manhattan Bridge. Ambrose, caught crabs under the bridge once. Yep. Oh, caught crabs on the bridge once. I get it. Get it. Funny. Forsyth and Canal, Manhattan Bridge. A lot of people playing dominoes and cards here. This is Canal Street, and Grand Street is few blocks up that way. It's from SpongeBob, the crabs. Odie. No, those you can catch under the bridge. Definitely not from SpongeBob. They're different kinds. So that's the beginning of Canal Street. That's the entrance to Manhattan Bridge, the vehicular entrance for the cars and trucks. And we're walking toward Grand Street. We're in Chinatown, New York City. Not really inside of it where everything is, but this is Chinatown area. Welcome everyone. Don't forget your likes if you're new to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications. And thank you. I think I will start thinking about having lunch. And Chinatown is a pretty good area for stuff like that. But before I have lunch, I would love to have something to drink. So, and then lunch. I think I burned quite a few calories today so far, and to be honest, I think I have more free time later on, so don't be surprised if we're streaming again later today. If not, we'll see you sooner rather than later. But we're not done yet. +150 people watching us, but thank you all for watching, for spending your precious personal time, dedicating it to watching our streams and videos. Thank you so much. Thank you for enjoying. We're approaching Grand Street. Syndicator, it's happy hour. Ambrose, if even I can do it, live alike, you can do it. Listen to Ambrose. If Ambrose can live alike, anyone can live alike. And I remember that, and it's composed by Ambrose. What do we want? Likes. When do we want them? Now. How can I forget that? All credits go to Ambrose. Superbly written. Inspired by the strike in Midtown Manhattan. What do we want? Likes. When do we want them? Now. This is Grand Street and Nicole Street, B&D train. There is a Vietnamese restaurant around here, and I'm thinking maybe I should have lunch around here. Let's see. 2 hours and 22 minutes under the burning sun, exploring New York City. But there is a strong possibility that we will stream again. Who knows? One of them is here, Nam Son. But this is not a final answer yet. So we will see, Seafood. Ocean food. Lots of bakeries, they're still open, and restaurants. Lots of restaurants. Alright, we are on Bowery Street and Grand Street. Busy Chinatown intersection. Let's walk a block on Bowery and say that we are so happy that you joined us today on our walk, on our exploration of New York City. We traveled between two boroughs, Brooklyn and Manhattan, on New York City Ferry. We started in Bay Ridge and we're finishing this walk here in Chinatown, New York City. I want to thank you so much for being here with us and enjoying our stream. I want to wish you a fantabulous rest of the day, and Try to enjoy it as much as you can. Take a good care of yourselves and your loved ones. And we will see you sooner rather than later. Until then, we're going to end our stream, and I think I'm gonna go have lunch here in Chinatown. Noble, enjoy your lunch. Thank you. Thank you, Noble. Darlene, thanks for the work. Thank you, Darlene, for your support. And Dave E, thank you. Norman, bye. Ambrose, thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to go rehydrate and have some food. And depends, if I have more time, might as well stream a little bit later today. Until then, good night, goodbye, good evening, good morning, good day, good everything. Have a good time. We will see you soon. Marie, just Marie, bye-bye, everyone.